Well, to play me it's a Madden. Please be competition. I went on a 6-game streak at like 4 o'clock in the morning. Please be some competition.
The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at U.S. Bank's Vikings were introduced. It was downright shaking in here. They're set for football as the Vikings get ready to do battle with the Baltimore Ravens.
Here we go, D. Here I come again.
The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Throwing his Cousins. And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down. So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long.
Bravo! X3, 218, chop, start.
3rd and long for Cousins. Open man is Thielen, it's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The end result, 21 yards. First down, here's the run with Cook. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Play fake, Cousins. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
And he held on to it, but he probably shouldn't have as they get him behind the line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. This time Jackson will throw it. Dancing to his left. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. They'll run on first down. It's Cook. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Exit.
2nd and 10 at the Ravens' 42-yard line.
Off the play fake, Cousins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jalen Ferguson just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people would think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well. I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it, and smothered it. What a 3rd down stop by them.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about, what, the 2nd sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
To throw is Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable second and short.
To throw again on second down, Jackson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Here's Cousins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jalen Ferguson able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Another try after the first down sack. Cousins. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
A huge play there. Cousins to his tight end, Rudolph. 41 yards. Cousins to throw it. The veteran Jimmy Smith there on the coverage.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. From 21 yards away, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, they got the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
Only 16 yards.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
That should have been a late hit.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. Flush to his right. And now he's going to use his legs. It's complete to Snead. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that, because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Daniil Hunter able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. There's Jackson on 3rd and long. Steps away to his left. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And with it, time has expired on the first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Now they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And, boy, possession here turns over with a football already being in the red zone. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14.
Here we go.
Wide. Move. What's that?
To throw, Cousins. He goes full extension, and he's got it. Now they'll have it first and goal following that gain of 17. They'll run with Cook. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. Second down and goal. Cousins. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. From 8 yards out. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Extra point try by Bailey.
Now that touchdown won't allow you to totally relax, but you can breathe a little easier now. Just increased their lead.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. Bulldozes past him. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too? Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Shamar Stephen gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now a pass dumped off to his running back. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Well contained there defensively. The screen gets only a yard. And it's 4th. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. And he's got Snead. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Quick throw taken in by Snead. And he'll get nothing out of that one. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. Again, Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Daniil Hunter picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Now Jackson throwing on 3rd and long. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Daniil Hunter getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there.
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position.
Here we go.
A 1st down throw for Cousins. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. So they had the big loss on that 1st down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. It's complete to Diggs. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. 2 minutes to play, 1st half. It's 14-0. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Jalen Ferguson able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his third sack of the afternoon. On the ground, it's Cook. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Extra point up and good by Bailey. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson escaping the and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Danielle Hunter, who else? He's in there for his fourth sack of the afternoon. They come up on second and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. The throw there finding its way to Boyle. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on fourth down, and my goodness, incomplete. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Cousins now to throw on first down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 12, and he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. 12 yards to pick up there, good for a Raven first. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Here's Jackson to throw. He's going to find his tight end Boyle. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Well, the Vikings are pointing. They've got it. Minnesota football.
Switch. Watch 36.
On first and 10, Cousins. And this one hauled in by Rudolph. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. So second in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Now Cousins. That'll be complete to Cook. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. First down. Here's Cousins. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, second and 10.
I got you.
Cousins again. Cook with a first down and much more. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook, 31 yards. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage.
And that's another route that defenders would vote to take out of the game.
The wheel route?
Oh, without a doubt. You're just trying to move everybody in one direction. And whether it's a running back or another receiver, as they zip out on the sideline, you've got a problem on your hands.
Yeah, well, the defenders hate it there. It happened and it resulted in a touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And they'll start in a hole here as he's brought down at the 11-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try to put points on the board.
Looking for Snead, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turn to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Cousins setting up the screen for Cook. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. And that'll be caught by Diggs for a Minnesota touchdown. Kirk Cousins with 3 touchdown passes now in the afternoon. And the Vikings capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Now Bailey to tack on the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Right there, 54, right there.
From the gun, Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Cut.
Following the interception, Cousins. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And when you've already thrown 2 interceptions, you got to take extra special care of the football because that one could very easily have been a 3rd.
Yeah, off balance, pressure coming. Probably just has to stick that one in his pocket, right?
He does. I just think that when he's in a rut like this, I think this happens to a lot of quarterbacks, they try and overcome it by making big-time throws. Throws they know they shouldn't make, but they're hoping to complete them rather than having the confidence that they actually will.
And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down. On 1st down, Cook. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal. Cousins now. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. They'll run for it with Cook. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Vikings capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. And let's not forget he had the receiving touchdown earlier. Now a trio of rushing touchdowns. Quite a performance.
Diversification, that's all you can talk about. His ability to do everything leaves him on the field on every down on offense because you can hand it to him as we've seen, but you say 3 rushing touchdowns, and of course throw it to him where he's caught 1 as well.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up!
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Jackson now 9 of 16 through the air as he's got it 1st and 10. Oh, he shifts past him. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down. From the 38, Jackson forced out to his left. Now he'll pull it down. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 41-yard line. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Jackson now. Flushed out right. Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
And a little bit of good fortune there. He wasn't able to get it back, but he did have a teammate on the spot able to retain possession for them.
They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Anthony Harris. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Throwing, Cousins. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. Touchdown, Vikings! Adam Thielen, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Bailey got the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10 at the 9-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Harrison Smith. And they've got the football, and they're already knocking on the door inside the 5 at the 4-yard line. Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. From 4 yards out. And the Vikings capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On On second down and 4. Jackson. Snead's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Jackson now. Perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Everson Griffin able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Here's Jackson. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25. Line.
Let's get this.
Listen to me.
Cousins on first down. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Vikings capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point up and good by Bailey. And that will extend this big lead. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points.
And that's caught inside the 30. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 55 yards. The last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense.
And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Linval Joseph coming right up the gut, gets in there for a loss of 9. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Jackson. And he's going to go down again. Everson Griffin picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. This will be caught by Brown. A crazy sequence here. A huge gain that time, but it still leaves them well short for 4th down.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because
a big seam, and he might go all the way. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook, 68 yards, as his guys continue to pour it on. So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game: defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
Yeah, they are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll run with Ingram here to begin the drive. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now it's Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. The Ravens on third down. As bad as you can be. 0 for 7 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Letting one go deep for Roberts. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Anthony Harris. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Cousins. Wide open receiver complete. And out across midfield down to the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Working out of the gun, Cousins. And this is Cook with a grab. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. To throw is Cousins. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Now Cousins. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
I know that interception was dropped, and it would have been their 3rd of the game, and I will guarantee you, in the huddle, on the bench, all the defensive guys have been talking about is, we've got this guy right where we want him. Who's going to get the next one? It almost becomes a challenge, and they missed a golden opportunity.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
I'm going to come back to you.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Being chased out left. He'll try and run it. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. He will go out right near the 35-yard line. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
Now Jackson on 1st down. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Danielle Hunter, my goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really, really turning in an incredible performance. After the sack on 1st down, Jackson, oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Danielle Hunter in there to get him again. That is sack number 6, one off the NFL record of 7. Here's Jackson to throw. And he's got Snead. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A pickup of 27. And they pick up the 1st down in the process. Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys. They have a 1st and Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45.
Well, partner, I think it's safe to say they can mark this down as extremely frustrating. Here we are in the 4th quarter, and that last play, that turnover, I think it epitomizes what happened to them all day on offense.
So symbolic, and that's why they're still being shut out. Look at the dance and the juke. There he goes, right side. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. I tell you, Charles, You play to the final whistle, I get that, but there are a few folks that might not be too happy with that score late in the game with it already well in hand.
You seem a little squeamish about that last score.
I struggle with it. I struggle. But on the other, the argument, I get it, on the other side is, hey, do something about it. Stop them.
I guarantee you, I know who was really excited. Fantasy owners who had them. Hey, listen, get the points for me. They're not worried about hurt feelings or anything like that. That's just new age stuff.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Jackson. Flush to his right. He'll run it. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. That'll do it for us. For Charles